topics that are surrounding that, so we understand why it's important. You know, how can we in our everyday life see the clues of us moving into something that is part of our expression versus moving away from something which is not part of our expression. Okay, so that's kind of the idea. You guys okay with that? Everybody cool? Okay. So I'm going to turn off this radio because it kind of distracts me a little.
Although I do like it.
So, let's see, where am I going to start? Let's talk about why it's important first, because that's sort of separate, okay? It's not just important to live our fullest expression because it feels great, because we are happy, we're fulfilled, we're passionate. Yeah, all that stuff is great. But what we don't realize, what a lot of people don't realize, and I'm going to give it to you straight, I'm not going to hold back, okay? Before we entered this world, there was a purpose, okay? There was a purpose, okay? When we enter this world, there is a shield, okay? There is an illusion of separation. There's an illusion of forgetting about why we came. And we have to kind of discover that. We'll talk about the ways that we discover that. But the bottom line of why it's important is that we're constantly being fed by this energy, which is spirit, which is our soul energy, right? It's part of us. It's in us. It's part of this body. It's occupying the same space, but we can't see it. So we have different bodies, okay? So that spirit body is the pure energy that we are. And the more we acknowledge our fullest expression in life, the more we validate this body, and the more this body energizes us. The more we hold fear and resistance towards our higher purpose, the more we constrain the energy that is coming in from our higher body, our higher spirit. So if I had to summarize the why in one word, I would say that your health will decline to the degree that you are living and behaving in contrast to your fullest expression. Likewise, your health will increase, your vitality will benefit, your longevity, your age, your beauty, your love, everything will come out the more you acknowledge and follow your highest and fullest expression. So it's not just a matter of saying, hey, that's great. I mean, medical industry will not tell you what's going on. They don't understand the higher vibration energies that go around the human energy field. And if they did, it wouldn't be a lucrative endeavor for them to tell you that this is really what's going on. When you enter more holistic approaches, when the medical industry starts to understand vibration and energy and how it's affecting you, and that if you can vibrate at a higher frequency, you will not need to have all these antibiotics and all these like rubber gloves and things to keep out the germs and germ stuff and stuff, because you're vibrating at such a high frequency that nothing can enter your energy field. So, without getting too much into that, I've given you a lot in that area. I'm just going to say that the reason that you want to follow your fullest expression is not just superficial. It's not just because you want to be happy. It's not just because that's why you came here. It's not just because that in that flow of you following that expression are your life's lessons. It's also because you are going to die, and I'm not saying dying is bad or good. I'm just saying your body is going to decline at a much faster rate because you're not in the flow. You're out of the flow. And tell me the truth, you can feel it, right? You can feel it when you're out of the flow, when you're out of balance, when you're doing something because you think you have to, and you keep doing it instead of doing what you feel from your heart you want to do.